we're gonna take a wild ride with this new trailer for Caught Stealing. Let's check it out. Hi, I'm Garcia.
I'm Telly.
And we are the HerCastleGirls.
Hi there.
We hope you're having the best week. Welcome to Her Castle Confidential, where we decode pop culture. And today we are taking a look at Darren Aronofsky's new flick, Caught Stealing, the trailer, starring Austin Butler and many other folks. Zoë Kravitz, Matt Smith, Bad Bunny, Regina King, and that's just the beginning.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
This film, of course, it takes place in New York City.
Run New York!
Austin Butler plays a burnt-out ex-baseball player named Hank Thompson. Unexpectedly, he finds himself in the struggle for his life. Yes, he is fighting to survive in the criminal underbelly of the 1990s in New York City, simply because he was being a nice guy. But if you read the book,
which
like
we did,
then you might know what happens with Hank.
Yes.
But Charlie Hudson wrote this book, Caught Stealing, and our ring light's gonna ruin that for you.
But do look it up.
We did read this last fall, and it's this book.
It's a page turner. You will finish it quick. And you make sure you're prepared, because the book is not light. It's a heavy book. It's heavy. There's a lot of scenes where you're like,
this is heavy. It's
very
very violent.
It's really violent. It's a great read. It's just very violent. So you've been warned.
Now, another thing that I found most interesting, and I will say this, Regina King's character originally in the book is actually a male.
Yeah.
Is a man.
And he's not a cool guy. He's actually a real jerk. So,
just a little taste of what Regina King's going to bring to this film. So we're super excited about it, to the point where we cannot speak properly.
Right?
And we are now going to watch this trailer. Let's get into it.
What the hell happened?
Some last call. Drink them if you got them.
Let's go back to your place and you can take advantage of my poor judgment.
I depend on your poor judgment.
I want to know if I can take this seriously.
What do you need to take us seriously?
Come on, kids, get a room.
Sorry, Miss Kitty. Oi!
Doing, geezer. Is that the best you can do? I've got to fly back to London. I need you to take care of my cat.
I like cats.
I like dogs.
Hey!
Is Russ home? Who are you? What's the baby, man?
Who did this to you?
La pistola. Either I get what I want, or my pistol talk for me.
These guys you messed up with, they're scary monsters.
I don't know anything.
What the f did you get me into?
Darling, you got to let me know.
Welcome to Narnia.
Should I stay or should I go?
How much is there?
Over 4 million. Everyone gets a cut. The Russians, the Puerto Ricans, the Hebrews.
You don't.
So what happens to me?
You're
You run away from what you're afraid of, then it owns you.
Buckle your seatbelt.
Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now?
What's going on?
Hasta aquí llegaste, cabrón.
Either we go deeper or we get out.
I don't want out.
Should I stay or should I go now?
I need to know that you're a guy that can take care of. Asshole!
I can handle it.
I don't suppose you're Jewish, are you?
Eat, skinny boy.
Eat or you're gonna upset her. I like you, Hank.
Should I stay or should I go?
Oh, Hank. Poor Hank. He's got himself into some trouble that he didn't ask for.
Indeed.
But what a trailer.
Yeah, can I just say that you don't have to be a fan of anyone in this film. You don't even need to know who the director is. This is probably one of the most effective trailers I have seen in a long time.
I agree. Like, it makes you... I know trailers can be tricky. I mean, they can probably be showing the best parts of the entire film, and then when you go see it, it's a complete bust.
Yeah.
But I feel that this is actually, like, legit it looks like it's going to be a really good film.
Yes.
It looks like it.
It does.
It's so much action. Like,
exactly.
You got Austin running all over New York like a psycho. This man doesn't stop running.
And that's what I love about it. Like, it's showing us that there is some sort of struggle and journey.
Yeah.
We're looking at a reluctant hero. He does not want to be a hero.
No.
He is not out here to bother anyone, save anyone. No. He just wants to live his burnt out life as a bartender in New York. And
living his dream.
Right? And he's brought into this situation. Now, of course, if you've read the book, there's a treat because you know how good this story is.
Actually, and you know what? It's such a short read. We encourage you to read the book.
Yeah.
Because that way you go in with a fresh mind to say, okay, this is how the book is. How does it compare to the movie? Yeah. Because it will be interesting to see, because there's some really violent parts in this book.
Yeah, it is very violent.
I'm curious to see how Darren maneuvers around that in the film.
That's the first thing I will say. Darren Aronofsky is very good at directing dark.
He is.
Black Swan, Requiem for a Dream, which for me is still one of the most traumatic films I've ever seen.
But if you haven't seen Requiem for a Dream, to get a feel of Darren's work, watch that.
Watch that, and it will show you how good he is at directing dark. This is a dark story, and it needed a director like Darren to do it. So cheers to that.
Yeah.
I do believe that this film is going to take Austin Butler to the next level. Yes, I know we all think he's already there, but there's actually a higher level.
Still has ways to go. Bike Riders wasn't exactly writing, so it's nice to see. Bike Riders
did not depend on Austin Butler. It depended on Tom Hardy.
Still a good film. Just the plot was kind of wonky.
This film is dependent on Austin Butler is the #1 person on the call sheet.
Yeah.
He is the star of the film.
And good on him too for not just banking on looks. He's actually going with a story. And it's like a real story, not like some romantic comedy, which I know, yes, there's a place for that. But it's nice to see him in a film where it has nothing to do with his looks. Nothing with saving the girl. Nothing with saving. He's just trying to save himself.
Yeah, he's not a hero. He's not a hero. He's
an anti-hero.
He's a failure.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be a big baseball star and he failed. And he ended up going to New York to be a bartender, and he's actually like an alcoholic.
If you read the book, you'll see how he ended up in New York. We're not going to give anything away. But yeah, he ended up becoming a washed up bartender.
Right.
Just living his life.
Could have been so much more.
Right. But the cool thing is that it does show that even when you think, okay, this is it, this is my chapter.
Knows what life will bring.
Honestly, it threw him a curveball.
It definitely did. I do want to talk about just quickly about the other performances. So we have Zoë Kravitz, who has been on a thing. Zoe has shown her director chops. Now she's showing she's already shown her acting chops, but she's showing it even more in this film, playing Yvonne, which in the book I feel we didn't get enough of Yvonne, and I won't say why because I don't want to spoil anything. But I do feel that somehow they're going to expand her role in the film. I don't know how, but I hope they do.
Yeah, I hope they do. Also, listen, Regina King, you know what's funny, and this is hilarious, but even when just listening to her, if she went an octave higher, she just sound like Riley from the Boondocks. Like,
I know.
It's gonna be cool to see her in that role of being this, like, you know, biatchy, like, chief, basically, like detective. That's like, yo, give me my answers.
Right.
And can we talk about Bad Bunny?
Yeah, Bad Bunny was just out here. So
okay, Mr. Bunny, sir.
Yeah, Benito went ahead and he's going to be evil. You saw him.
You saw him with his little afro. That afro don't play.
Yeah, you saw him with his little fro. You saw him threatening Austin Butler in his underwear, which
we're not sure why, but thank you.
That must have been a great day on set for everyone.
For everyone,
because you've got Benito, you've got Austin, you've got this intense scene of threatening, and in the book that scene actually is quite violent. And one of the It's one of the parts in the book where I found it hard for me to get through.
I read it.
So I'm curious to see how much they push the violence in this film. I believe it's going to be rated R based on reading the book. Will it be rated R? I have a feeling. In the trailer alone, there's a lot of swearing, cussing. So that gives you an idea. This is not a film where you're going to take the young kids.
No. It's action-packed. It's high energy.
Yes.
There's a lot going on. You must see this film when it comes out August 29th.
I think it's going to be a great film. I feel that Darren Aronofsky made the right choice with casting.
Yeah.
I can't wait for us to talk about this film in depth. And yeah, truly one of the best trailers we have seen this year. Very excited and can't wait to see this movie August 29th in theaters near you. Let us know who you're most excited about seeing in Caught Stealing. And have you read the book?
Have you read the book?
Let us know.
And yeah, also let us know, will you be going to theaters to see this amazing grimy film? Because we sure will. So let us know in the comments below.
Thank you all so much for joining us today. We hope you have the best week, and remember, you've got to stay fabulous and watch great films. We will see you in the next one.
Bye everyone.
Bye. Take care.